Hello guys and gals and all Pokemon lovers in between, this is Rocket Panda, and I am bringing you a video on which battle items are the best for you to use. So we're going to go in here, we're going to go to battle prep and go to battle items. We're going to look at them each one by one. Now, potion. Some people think it's great, some people don't think it's great. Really, it doesn't restore enough health to really worry about. It's the first thing you get, so I understand using it at the beginning, but later in the game there is a better option, and there are a lot of other options that I would take over a potion. Some people might argue that it does kind of scale with you because it gives a percentage of your max health. I'm just not a fan. So we'll move on to X Attack, which is the second item you get. X Attack I actually really like, depending on which Pokemon you're using. X Attack works well with, say, Venusaur. You can snipe with your Solar Beam, or even if you jump in with your Petal Dance, it's a good amount of damage. I mean, it will not help you escape, which is the only thing I don't like because he doesn't have really any movement abilities. X Speed is pretty much the poor man's Eject Button. You get it kind of early, it speeds you up, but they can still chase you, they can still slow you. So it's just okay, but I would definitely take Eject Button over X Speed in most circumstances. There are some Pokemon like Snorlax, he's got his block, and X Speed actually works with his block and makes you really fast and can help you kind of push everybody super far away while you're getting an objective, like Dreadnought. Fluffy Tail, that's another item that's very situational. A lot of junglers like to take it, and I completely agree. It makes your clear so much faster, and when you're taking objectives like Dreadnought, Zapdos, Rotom, it will help you either steal and secure it, or to knock it down so fast before they can even get to it. It's really good on a Greninja, it's good on Machamp, especially when he's using his ultimate ability. It's a really good stealing item, and it's a really good knock out your objective very quickly. Now, everybody's favorite battle item is definitely Eject Button. You'll almost see everyone in the top rank, especially in Masters, use Eject Button because it has so many uses. You can use it to escape, you can use it to chase people down, you can use it to avoid damage, which is why I would even take it over Potion, because Potion does restore a percentage of your max HP, but Eject Button allows you to avoid all that damage. And sometimes, like if you're stuck with a Gardevoir and she's hitting you with her ultimate or anything like that, if you can get out before you get sucked into it, you're gonna save yourself most of the damage, and your potion just cannot compare. So Eject Button, if you don't know how to use all the other situational items, it is never a bad pick. You can even choose it over Fluffy Tail if your clear is good and you just need that extra movement from your Pokemon, because some Pokemon don't have really good movement abilities like Ninetales, Venusaur. They just have no way to jump out of the way, so an Eject Button is really the way to go. Slow Smoke, I rarely see anybody take this, and I definitely don't see anybody in Master Rank take it. It'll slow him down. Cool. Not really useful, especially since most abilities and all of your charged up regular attacks, they all have some kind of slow or stun. You don't need it, so I wouldn't take this item. Now, something I see people in Master Rank and a lot of other ranks take is Full Heal, because Full Heal will take all of your status conditions away. So if you're slowed, if you can't see because there's smoke, or if you get stung by a Wigglytuff, this is definitely something you'd like to have. It even clears the Dreadnought debuff. So Full heal, you could definitely take it. It's definitely useful. You have to practice with when and how to use it, and it gives you a few seconds of being immune to those hindrances, so not too bad. Something else I rarely see in Masters, but occasionally we'll see, especially with junglers or sneakies like, oh man, Bird Boy. I always call him Bird Boy. Talon Flame. That's who I'm looking for. Talon Flame is really fast getting through the jungle. He sneaks around. He doesn't have a lot of health, so he's pretty much in and out. Goal Getter doubles the scoring time. You can see it's a 90-second cooldown, so you can use it several times throughout the match, especially at the end, the last 2 minutes when points are doubled. Goal Getter is great. If you can sneak in those points really quickly, either before Zapdos and then get back really quickly, or maybe you lost the Zapdos, you can't slow him down, run to the other side and use your Goal Getter. So there are situations where Goal Getter can be really good for snatching those extra late game points and for scoring throughout the match if you're fast and sneaky. Crustle can use it really well because he's super fast. He can just run to the goal, you know, hit his Goal Getter. Even if he has, you know, like a score shield, the Goal Getter will help speed up that time so much more to where they probably wouldn't be able to knock you out with the score shield. One thing I did fail to mention with Fluffy Tail, a lot of people don't know, Fluffy Tail only works for the Pokemon that uses it. So it doesn't help your team, it doesn't help the enemy team, it only works for you. So you see a lot of supports and stuff take it because they think it'll help everybody. No, not so much. I still like to take it on Blissey because Blissey can use Helping Hand and speed up his attack, and I use a Muscle Band on him. So, well, you can just slap constantly, super fast, and it really chunks down the health. I have stolen many objectives. It's burst damage you don't expect out of Blissey, especially once she's ranked up. So I would argue that you could still use Fluffy Tail as a support. Dreadnought, you can knock out a good third of his life in a second or two. So you might be able to use it there. I will say with X Attack, if you wanted to take that instead of Fluffy Tail, it does last quite a bit longer than you think. It's on a longer cooldown, but 40 seconds isn't very much, so I'll use it throughout the match. You just have to remember to use it. It takes a lot of practice, especially for people who have been playing for a while and all you've used is Eject Button all the time, and you just save that Eject Button for the perfect moment. X Attack on a 40-second cooldown, it doesn't even have to be the perfect moment. Even if you're just 1v1ing, it will give you a huge lead over everybody else. Especially if I have to one-on-one on a Venusaur because a Zorora comes at me really fast trying to knock me out, so I can't Solar Beam him. He doesn't expect the extra X Attack damage, and you can just fry him real quick. So these are all the battle items they have out right now. They're all free. You don't have to pay for them. Number one battle item, in my opinion, is definitely the Eject Button. It has so many uses. It saved my life countless times. Definitely use it. Fluffy Tail, if you're a jungler and you have good movement like Greninja or Lucario, you don't need that extra Eject Button, so I would definitely take Fluffy Tail. It'll help your team. It helps with steals because we all know this game is all about last hitting. You gotta last hit, you gotta take the Dreadnought, you gotta get the Zapdos. Even if you're the only person, I have used my ability to jump right in the middle, Fluffy Tail, dive. Instant kill. So those two items, in my opinion, are the best. The other ones are situational, you can make it happen. I probably wouldn't take X speed except on Snorlax. Eject Button's the way to go for that. Potion, don't bother. I wouldn't bother. Pretty much if anybody sees you using Potion, like, complete noob. He has no idea what he's doing, especially if you're using it on like a Zeraora in the jungle. Potion's not gonna help you. You don't have enough health for the potion to help you. So, thank you for watching. I hope I relayed some information to you. If there's anything you'd like to add, please let me know. All of you are great. Thank you for watching my videos. You know what to do. You've heard it from everybody, so you know what? This time I'm not even gonna say it. Have a great day. Enjoy Pokemon. I'll see you next time.